two, faded to play. Now, in the pixels and the lights, feel the thrill of the fights. The game's so intense, I need some defense. A victory allowed, so press start now.
Hello and welcome to the Too Faded to Play podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Eggs, and I'm here alongside my buddy LSD.
What's going on, people?
How's it going, man?
Hey, man, it's going. It's going. Tired.
Yeah, me too. I've been working a lot, doing a couple long overtime days, and then got hit with a surprise safety audit, and all that stuff is fun. Yeah, it's just fun stuff all day.
Now, I'm familiar with the safety audits. Same here. Working long hours and not much gaming. Just long hours.
Yeah, no, I started playing a little bit of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past because I was just kind of bored sitting there playing it, and I was like, I'll play this. It's been a while, so
good.
it's a good game. I haven't gotten too far in it, but it's good.
I have been playing that new Zelda, but I haven't been playing as much as I want to.
Okay.
Like I might get maybe a day of uninterrupted stuff. I can sit down and play it, but most of the time, I don't get a chance to play it. But anyway, we ain't gonna hold you guys because we gonna get into some drinking.
Oh yeah.
It's a little early here.
A little day drinking today.
Yeah. So I picked this up. I found this interesting because I've always liked Arizona's. And Arizona now has a hard iced tea.
Yeah, with lemon.
Yeah, 5%.
Yeah.
So
Premium spiked beverage.
I'm hoping it's not like that Bojangles stuff.
I hope not. That Bojangles stuff was disappointing.
All right.
To be fair, though, this one doesn't say that it's a sweet tea, so the Bojangles said it was a sweet tea, and it was not.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's go ahead and see what they do. That tastes just like an Arizona.
It does, yeah.
You get a hint of alcohol, but it
very
tastes
small hint.
But it tastes just like an Arizona. This is dangerous.
This is really good. What the fuck happened, Bojangles? Because this is what it could have been.
This is actually really good. I can see myself getting hammered on these.
Yeah, no, it just tastes like a lemon tea.
Yeah.
And there's a very, very small hint of the alcohol in there, but not enough that you would even really notice it.
Yeah. And I mean, they're kind of chilled, but if they were like really cold, oh man, this is fantastic. They're definitely not 99 cents though.
I don't think even regular Arizona is 99 cents anymore, is it?
Yeah, still 99 cents.
Still 99? I thought they were changing it to like $1.50 or something.
The owner of Arizona said that they refused to change the price.
Okay. It's like the Costco hot dog.
Yeah. So this is why these are it was like 2 for $6.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, $3 for one of these cans isn't bad.
Yeah. All right, man. These good. I like it, man. Shout out to Arizona.
Yeah, this is really good.
I'm interested to try the other ones. They got the ginseng one, and I think the other one's fruit punch. Okay. So, yeah, not bad.
This will, at least it's a big can, because I don't see me drinking too much of the next drink.
I'm scared of that next drink.
well, yeah.
I'm scared of my next drink. That next drink is something. And I should have looked at it when I picked it up. I just saw the sign and it's just said, we'll get to it,
yeah.
But go ahead, Cartridge Club.
Cartridge Club. It's going to be a quick discussion on Cartridge Club.
Yeah, it's real quick. We played
Meteorites or something. Meteors. It's something weird. It's for the Atari 5200.
Yeah.
It's asteroids.
Yeah, it's basically asteroids.
The only real difference I saw was every once in a while, like an alien ship will come up and start shooting at you.
Right. It's basically just a points game. All you doing is you're like in a little triangle. That's your ship, and you just rotating, and you can move around. And you know, you shoot your gun at the asteroids, and you shoot it at the alien ship or whatever comes at you. I remember playing it as a kid. You know, at the arcade. It was like, you know, a quarter or something. I remember playing it. And I just remember just racking up an ass load of points. I was pretty good at it then. I'm not so much now. But
yeah, I've never been good at the asteroid style games.
I guess because what I was playing it on. If I was playing it on the regular Atari stick, I'd probably be better at it. But I was playing it like on just like a regular controller, and it was a little difficult a little bit because you couldn't move how you would move, and like with the other stick.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. Anyway, there's just not a whole lot to say about it though, because it's just asteroids.
Yeah, there's no skill to it. Really, it's just asteroids.
You float around, you turn, you twist, and you shoot rocks.
But you know that, I mean, for the time, it was a popular game.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Asteroids itself because it is a good game, but as far as like a sequel to Asteroids or whatever this is supposed to be,
yeah,
it's just Asteroids.
Yeah, it's just Asteroids. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be low on our list.
Yeah.
So I already wrote it up there. If you would like to read the list of the Cartridge Club, hold on.
So on Eggs' side, we've got Nier Automata, Sphinx, Ys, the Ark of Nepishtim, Skyrim, Persona 5, Super Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, Okami, Bayonetta, Forspoken, Returnal, Eiyuden Chronicles, Cat House Blues, Jet Set Radio, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Cathedral, Godfall, King of Route 66, Child of Light, Wulong, Hogs of War, and then Meteorites. On LSD's side, we've got Returnal, Skyrim, Super Mario Wonder, Nier Automata, Forspoken, Bayonetta, Spider-Man 2, Sphinx, Ys, the Ark of Nepishtim, Godfall, Okami, Eiyuden Chronicles, Cathedral, Cat House Blues, Jet Set Radio, King of Route 66, Wulong, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Child of Light, Hogs of War, Persona 5, and Meteorites.
Yep, that's it, y'all. The Cartridge Club.
Yep.
Next game that we're going to play. I'm curious because I recently just came up on this game, and we talked about it on the episode. And it's that motorcycle game.
Ride to Hell Retribution.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I recently just came up on a PlayStation 3. So I get a little story time. I am the come up king. I ended up buying a storage unit. I bought the storage unit for $120. So I bought this storage unit. I go in there, and there was nothing in the description that made me, said that there was video games in here. I just saw like a toolbox, and I saw like a big TV, and it was like a couch and like some other stuff. I couldn't make out what it was. So, I put a bid on it, because I figure I can get my money back off of the tools and off of the TV. So I pay for it. I go and get the storage unit. I get there, and it's like some light bulbs in there. I was like, damn, it's a lot of fucking light bulbs. So I'm pulling the stuff out, and I get to the toolbox because that's what I'm interested in. I'm like, if this toolbox in here, there's tools in here. So I beeline to the toolbox. I open it up. I see some tools in there. All right, cool. Milwaukee and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, there's some money in here. Then I look to my right, and I see a PlayStation. I was like, okay, got a PlayStation 3, bet. Then I look again. I was like, oh, it's an Xbox One over here. All right, shit, I'm real good. So I see the TV, and I'm like, okay, that's a big ass TV. That's like a 65. Okay, that's a few $100. So, anyways, I'm going through the stuff. There's some totes in there, a bunch of tools in the totes, and it's like a dresser drawer. I go in and I pulling out the dressers and stuff. Like, all right, there's nothing in it. I'm throwing it in my truck because I'm just gonna take that stuff to the dump. So I pull out one drawer, stacked to the top with video games.
Oh yeah.
I'm in that bitch like fuck, hype.
Your
hype.
ass called me.
I immediately called
I was
X.
at work. Yeah, I just get a phone call.
I immediately called X like, I'm the come up king. You like, well, you could have fucking told me.
He's like, you got to go in with me one of these days. You got to start believing in me. I was like, you could have told me first. Could have told me you were doing it.
I didn't tell him. So, anyways, I'm happy. I'm stoked. So I'm rummaging through some other stuff. Find a bunch of Wii U games. I'm like, shit. Then I go through another one. Find a bunch of Xbox One games. Shit. I'm hype. Mad hype. So, anyways, I guess this person, he was kind of like, it might have been, he had a nerd in him. Mm-hmm.
There's some Star Wars
There's
stuff
some Star
in there.
Wars
Some
stuff
wrestling
in there.
stuff.
Some wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
Some memorabilia, some Funko Pops. I'm happy. Mm-hmm. I counted, by the time I was done, I counted 90 games to my collection. 90 games to the good. And there was only maybe 10 duplicates that I had. But the game that we're going to play is in there on PlayStation 3. What is it called again?
Ride to Hell Retribution.
There we go. We're going to get it in on that. So stay tuned for that one.
Yep. If you're curious to know a little bit more on it, we talked about it in the worst games ever made list. It's in the top 25 worst games ever made. So, yeah, he came across it, and we're going to give it a play. So, no rolling of the dice this week. We're just going to play a terrible game.
Yeah, we kind of know it's terrible. I think I might like it, though. There's a couple extra games in there that I'm curious about playing. We'll probably get to those two that we both was kind of curious, like, interesting name.
Never heard of it. What's this? Yeah. So, yeah. No, I think with Ride to Hell Retribution, there is a group of people who like the game for how bad it is. Not like they'll never say it's a good game because it's not, but they like it because it's so bad. And I think I'm gonna fall into that camp because I like some of those really bad games.
I think I might like it though because I'm a biker too, so it got that little biker setting in it. So I think I might really, really enjoy that shit. So.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's. I don't think you understand just how bad of a game it actually is.
We've played some bad games.
Yeah, we have.
But I don't think
we haven't played anything on the top or the lowest 25 worst games or whatever yet.
Hey man, I got a little buzz going. My feet tingling.
I do too. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I think because I drunk damn near half of this bitch quick.
Yeah. It goes down too easy. That's the problem.
Yeah. See, that's where it smack you in the mouth. But anyways, man, this episode's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be some ranting in there. But we're talking about the video game culture now of us going to buy games now.
Oh yeah.
Well, what me and Eggs call them, we call them video game crawls. Every once in a while, we'll get together. We'll go on a crawl, and we'll hit up stores around our area. Yeah. Just look for some games, hunt for some games. Try to build our collection. Try to put some pieces together. Well, this time, I was out of town. I had training in Florida, Fort Myers. And I went down and I was like, let me see what kind of video games is down here, just to see what it is and also kind of promote the podcast to see what's up with it. And I hit a couple of stores.
Yeah.
Found some winning.
Yeah.
But I also found some of the craziest pricing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
So, should I start off with the bad or the good?
We can start off bad. That way we can get the yelling out of the way early.
All right, so ran to this store. Phenomenal collection. Phenomenal collection. When I walked in, instant hard on, like, oh my God, this guy has fucking everything. Like, stuff I've never even seen before. Everything. From Atari, Apple, Neo Geo, fucking TurboGrafx 16, Commodores, everything. In boxes.
Yeah.
In boxes. Games that I could never, like, I've only seen just on TikTok or just online, never seen him in person, dude had these games. Mm-hmm. The name of the place is called 8-Bit Hall of Fame.
8-Bit Hall of Fame, yeah. But there was a reason he still had all of these games.
There's a reason why this guy has all these fucking games. Mm-hmm. Dude is charging triple for every game. There's games that I have in my personal collection that I know that don't cost that much. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm texting Eggs like, yo, look at this shit, man. He got Rule of Rose. Mm-hmm. He got Steel Battalion. Mm-hmm. He got what the fuck is the other game? I can't even think of the name of the game.
Yeah, he had impressive, rare, hard to find, like low number games. Like it was
real low number, real impressive. But the prices dude was charging. Mm-hmm. Like I own Steel Battalion personally.
Yeah,
and I know it don't cost that.
Yeah,
he wanted like fucking $500.
Yeah,
or what was Rule of Rose? Rule of Rose.
He wanted almost $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, it was like not. It was like $890 something.
And they weren't even sealed.
Yeah, not sealed. Not sealed.
I'm sitting there like, the fuck? Mm-hmm. Like even the stuff that we have in box, the 64s, the Nintendos. He wanted like $500. I'm like, this motherfucker tripping. And then another thing about the store, man, the guy wasn't really friendly. I'm over there trying to chop it with the dude, but he was just kind of like trying to push me off, like I ain't had no motherfucking money or something. Like I wasn't trying to buy nothing from him. But at the same time, I'm looking at your prices like you charging 3 times.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They're not even going for that much on eBay.
And eBay's awful.
Right.
eBay's terrible for pricing.
I couldn't believe the fucking prices, man. Like, dude was bugging. Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Rule of Rose is an expensive game. It is. It's like $300. But he was trying to get $900 out of it. Like,
yeah, dude, he ripping people off. Yeah. Like, even some of the games that I picked up, just some bullshit like Grand Theft Auto. Mm-hmm. It was like $30.
Yeah.
You know,
not like, Grand Theft Auto like 5 or something. It was like Grand Theft Auto 4, the cheap one. Like,
dude's ripping people off. I mean, apparently he's in business. Somebody's buying that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the Fort Myers area, so I guess people down there got some money, so he's taxing people.
I say even if you got money in that area, you're ripping people off. Like,
yeah, man, dude, like, I got physical proof, so I ain't lying. I took pictures,
I'll put some of them up on the podcast, on the video. You'll see them. And
then you can go to eBay or you can go to Macari or wherever the fuck, and you'll find the same fucking game $300 cheaper. Mm-hmm. So, impressive store. Very impressive store. He got a lot of good shit. He's just way too high out the game.
Yeah.
Just way too high.
And I mean, in general, most of these gaming stores, they're going to be priced a little high. Just because, like, they know what they got.
Yeah.
But they're not charging 3 times. They're charging, like, a $10 charge. It's like $10 up. Because, they got to make their money off of it, too.
Yeah.
They got to run their store.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that because, you're trying to make a profit. Mm-hmm. Which is fair.
Yeah.
But when you're just fucking bending people over and just sticking them in their ass, like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. And I'm going to say fuck that guy because he didn't speak to me. And I walked all around that motherfucker and not one, hey, welcome to my store. Mm-hmm. Didn't even acknowledge me, and I'm standing by the fucking front desk, and I'm looking right at the shit that he got in his little thing, and him and the girl just sitting there just chopping it up. So fuck both of y'all. Mm-hmm. But anyway, moving on. Ended up hitting this other spot called Game and Fix.
Okay.
Game and Fix is in a flea market.
Okay.
I didn't know that until I drove over there. I was like, oh, it's a flea market, Mm-hmm. So I had to find the store, one. And it's a big flea market, so I'm walking up each and every aisle. And it was on an off day where there was nobody there. Mm-hmm. So, but, that store opened. So I ended up going in there and he had a nice size. He had a nice selection. Prices was reasonable. The thing about I didn't want to disturb him because he was doing business. Somebody had like a big total video games, and they were trying to get like a trade in on it. I didn't want to bother him, you know. So I left him be. But at the same time, I was kind of curious what he was gonna offer these guys because I was gonna be a dick. Nah, I want to be a dick.
Stephen, I'll give you $50 more than that.
Yeah. Shit, I'll give you 100 for all that shit right now. But nah, I couldn't bring it home. I was on the airplane. But anyway, he did have Def Jam Vendetta. No, Def Jam Fight for New York.
Okay.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to buy it. The price was a little bit out of my range. You know, it was reasonably priced. I just didn't have that much. I didn't want to blow my whole wad on that.
One game, yeah.
Right, because I kind of wanted to just spread it around a little bit.
Yeah.
But he had it, and that's the first time I've seen it in probably 20 years. Like a physical copy. So, yeah, shout out to, what was it, the store again? Shout out to Games and Fix. Y'all had some good prices, y'all. The small store is probably no bigger than this than our studio. But he has some stuff in there. He has some good shit. Yeah,
and most stores that I've gone to through our crawls and stuff, most of the time it's fairly priced. Most of the time the people are nice. There's one of the guys around here that I've gone to over the years, and I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm in with him. I'm like, he's cool with me. He knows who I am. And there's occasion I'll walk in there and I'm like looking through the games, and he'll say, I just had a bunch of trade-ins. I haven't cleaned or priced them. Do you want to look through the box? I haven't set them out. And he'll let me sit there and shuffle through the box.
Yeah. And
then he'll give me a discount on the price because he hasn't cleaned them or set them or sealed. You know, it's like, and I was like,
Yeah, I know that guy. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Software Seconds, man. Yeah. He a real good dude. I've been in there a few times. Nice guy. Always got reasonable prices from him.
Oh yeah.
He got some expensive stuff in there. Don't get me wrong. It's not like bending you. It's reasonably priced. You know,
it's correctly priced. It's just an expensive item.
Right. You know, Jaguar. I think he won like $900, but it was in the box and it was complete.
Yeah, and that's what that goes for.
That's what that goes for.
Yeah.
Not $2,300 fucking dollars
for an unboxed Jaguar.
Anyways, man. Anyway, so hold on. Let's get into our second drink because I got a little more ranting to go.
Okay.
So our next drink, I kind of bought this when we did our Halloween episode, and I was kind of curious of it because it says, "Drink if you dare." That's the tag. I don't even know what the alcohols in here are.
Well, it says on here, a selection of 3 of our spiciest jalapeno infused liquors.
Oh my God. So we got this jalapeno pepper flavored vodka. We got this Devil's Revenge. I believe that's tequila.
Let's see. Yeah, tequila.
Dude, I can smell the fucking pepper. Smell that bottle. You smell that?
Yeah, you can smell it through the fucking bottle.
We ain't even opened it yet.
I'm scared of it. I'm gonna take a sip of this, and that's probably about as far as I'm getting.
And this one is a ghost mango shata jalapeno tequila.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. If you could smell it through the fuck. We ain't even crack these bitches.
Through the bottles. I don't like that.
Oh my God, spicy.
I don't like that.
Anything? Well, apparently we was drinking Smokehouse rum.
Yeah. I was told that the Smokehouses tasted how it was supposed to taste, and we're just bitches.
That's fine. I'll be a bitch about them. I ain't like that shit. That shit tastes terrible. Lightweight scared. Cause jalapenos don't sit well with my gut.
Yeah, I like a little bit of spice, but I don't know about drinking jalapenos kind of spice.
We'll see what happens, man. Go ahead and pour them up.
God, it just smells like jalapeno pepper.
I thought I was tripping at first. Because I was like, damn, do I smell jalapenos? I ain't even opened the fucking liquor. Oh, it's strong.
It just smells like jalapenos.
Oh.
Like, it's not even a liquor smell. It just smells like a fresh jalapeno.
That's it.
The hell are you trying to put me through?
Shit, I gotta drink it too.
I'm expecting I get one sip out of this and be like, nope.
I'm hoping that the ice will kind of cool it off a little bit. Cause I know what jalapenos do to me. It's gonna have me pissing on my ass all night.
Me too.
Oh, you can see the discoloration in there.
Yeah, it's not mixing the greatest.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to mix it with, dude.
I can go grab something.
Yeah, it probably needs like a fork or something.
Yeah, let me go grab that real quick. It just smells like jalapeno.
That's it.
It smells like a jalapeno pepper. Not like a fake jalapeno, not like jalapeno sauce. It smells like a fresh jalapeno pepper.
It really does.
And I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Well, bottoms up.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought it was.
No, the initial taste is kind of nice, actually.
I think the mango smooths it out.
Yeah. It's not even all that spicy.
I get like a small little hint, like twang in it, but it's not.
Yeah, it's like an after the flavor and everything goes away, you get like that tiny little bit of a spiciness to it.
Little bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I'll never drink this again, but
I'd say it tastes good. But yeah, no, I wouldn't order this.
yeah, this is it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but I don't think I'll ever drink this again.
Yeah, that mango I think saves it. You're right.
Yeah, it's the mango. All right, well, back into the gang crawls.
Yeah.
So, we've been doing gang crawls together for about, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah, probably about 5 years now.
Yeah, and we mostly hit up the cons, toy shows. We've gone to the flea market a few times. Find some decent deals. We've come up on some pretty good games for some good prices. What's the spot in Columbia? West Columbia? Game something. I can't think of the name of the spot.
Yeah, I forget the name too.
I know it when I see it, but dude has good stuff. That's where I bought that very explicit Christmas game that I'm hoping that's going to shoot up in price one day. I'm praying for it.
that moment was a great moment with that guy, because like the guy who runs the shop, it's like him and his wife. His wife is incredibly sweet and nice. She'll talk to anybody, chat with anybody. The guy, he's not as talkative. He's not like an asshole, but he's not talkative. And he's a big dude, and he doesn't move around much. The moment, I think it was you pointed at the game, you're like, what is that? The moment you asked that question, I have never seen that man with a bigger smile. He jumped up out of his chair, ran across the room, grabbed the game, and he's just started telling us all about this game.
Like, immediately, he hands me the game. I start thumbing through the book. My eyes get big, like, whoa.
And he's just giddy like a kid on Christmas. This is the guy runs the store. Like, yeah,
it was the most epic time ever. And I had to buy it at that point. I was like, I need this game. And I played it, and it is a very interesting game.
It's interesting.
It's a very interesting game. Yeah, it's very interesting.
We talked about it on one of the episodes. I forget which one.
I think that was the one with King Buns.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, episode 10.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we if you want to hear more about that game, it's on episode 10.
Yeah. We've also there's times we went to toy shows and we bought some stuff, and I had to pump eggs at one time because I knew he had a budget, but I was like, I know you want that. If you don't buy it, I'm gonna buy it. He looked at me, was like, fuck. God damn it.
No, we're awful for each other going to these events, because we'll go in there and we both go like, we got this amount of money in our pocket and this is what we're spending at this event. And then the moment there's something higher priced than that, the other person's like, you want it. Come on, you just get it.
Yeah. He does that to me because I'm more of the toy collector. He'll see something that he'll see something that I've been talking about. Like, hey, Dave, look at this. They got this. Man, you want that shit. And I'll be like, God damn it. But anyways, back to Fort Myers. I hit up a lot of Goodwills down there. Not bad.
Okay.
Not like any other Goodwill I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's actually very nice. When you walk in it, it doesn't look like a Goodwill. It looks like a regular store.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I've been into a good number of Goodwills.
It don't look like the Goodwills here.
Okay.
Like everything has its own place. Everything is categorized. Everything, like even the book section. Like if you go into the Goodwill, the book section is just a bunch of books just thrown up on the shelf. No, they got it broken down by category: fiction, nonfiction, history, all that stuff.
Okay.
It kind of blew my mind. I did find some winning there. I ain't gonna say what it was, but I did find some winning, which it was really it was good for me. Other places, we try to hit up like garage sales, secondhand stores. You usually can find like some pretty decent stuff. Reasonably priced, nothing too terrible. A lot of times you find a lot of sports titles.
Yeah, those are all over the place. Sports titles, racing titles.
Yeah.
There's a handful of like games that were just really popular, like the movie tie-in stuff. You'll see the Disney games all over the place. Yeah,
a lot of sports titles. Like those games aren't valuable. $4 or $5. There's a couple of them out there that's like really rare and valuable, but like the people who have those people who kept them. And they holding on to them, and then if you go to a store, you're gonna pay a lot of money for it.
And those ones are usually only valuable because it's like the last game that was released for a console, so there was only so many of them sold, and it's a rarity thing more than a fact that it's a good game.
But I did hit this one store in Fort Myers. I don't think it's really Fort Myers, but it's called Game Craze. Okay. Excellent selection. Reasonably priced. Everything was priced accordingly. And the first thing I did, and you know me, every time we go out, I usually ask for 1 or 2 games. Yes. So when people say I never even heard of this game, or they say I don't have it. What the fuck I go in there and I see on the shelf?
Rival schools.
Saw that motherfucker. Man, I looked, I saw it. Man, I put my hands up, dude sitting there looking like, you want me to open the case? I was like, nah, man, I just seen something. I've been to hundreds of gaming stores. You're the only person I've seen have it. Rival School sitting right there in my face. Too bad I already own it now. Yeah. I'd have blew my wad on that. I definitely would have bought that game. He had the Neo Geo up there, reasonably priced. You wanted $300. If I wasn't flying, I probably would have bought it. Ton of games. He had the PlayStation, the new PlayStation handheld.
Oh, the Portal?
Yeah, the Portal for like $160.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, that's a great deal.
Yeah, because that's $40-$50 off what the actual price tag is.
Right, so Game Craze, love the store. If I'm ever in Fort Myers again, I'm definitely gonna hit you guys back up again because y'all had a really good selection. It was 2 fellas in there. They had selections from Atari all the way up into like new gen. I actually bought a game from them. I bought that Zelda from them, the new Zelda that came out. I spent some money with them because I appreciate you guys. You guys are a fantastic store. I even mentioned the store to them. I was like, yeah, I went to this other store and his prices was like ridiculous. He was like, oh, over there in Fort Myers? I was like, yeah. He was like, I already know what you're talking about. So he already knew the game. Mm-hmm. He already knew the game. So, yeah, fuck that other guy.
I like it when the people working at the game stores are nice and they're fun and they'll play along with you. I remember one time, I don't know, I think it was my senior year of high school. I went into a game store and I was just like, I walked up to the guy and I was like, I think I got a question for you you've never had. He's like, I've had a lot of questions before. I don't think you got anything yet that'll surprise me. And I was like, what is the worst game you have on the shelf for PS3? And he goes, I've never had that question before. So then he walked over there with me and my buddy, and we just started going through the PS3 games, and he starts pulling out terrible PS3 games. And I still have it sitting on my shelf over there. He ended up pulling out Beowulf the game for PS3. And that's what I ended up buying, but I took it up there and it was like $3 at the time. I put it on the shelf and the guy goes, "Do you have a penny on you?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's yours." I was like, "Alrighty."
Oh, and by the way, the store in West Columbia is called Game Blocks.
Yes, Game Blocks.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like going in there. That was the time that you suckered me into getting that PlayStation VR headset, remember?
It was that place. It wasn't that same trip.
That was it. You remember? I was in there.
No, because that...
I swear that was the same place I got to.
We went... We used to work together. We used to work at the same company. That's how we met. We were on the clock when we went to that place, and we saw the VR headset. The one when you found the game, King Buns was with us. That was like 2 years ago or something like that. But yeah, no, I did talk you into getting the headset.
He did.
Yeah.
It was a good deal. It was a good deal. And then I was about to walk. I was like, "So you really ain't gonna get that?" God damn it!
I just liked where you were. He was running you through some of the demos and stuff, and you like about fell over at one point. You tried to put your hand on something to support yourself. Yeah. About fell over the counter into the glass case of games.
I sure did. See, like me and him bad together. Like when we're by ourselves, we got a little bit more self-control. Like, cause I made you get act risers. Yeah,
that was like $120 or something when I got it.
It was in the box.
It was in the box. No, I still got it. Like I'm not upset about the purchase. I just wouldn't have bought it if it was by myself.
Cause you was like, "Hey, Dave, look, act risers." Like, shit, you won't get that?
I was like, maybe. He's like, you should.
I mean, he has a Super Nintendo. I don't. I do have a full collection of PlayStations though.
You do?
Yes. Now move on to the other shit. Another store that we go to is called Second Spin. Now this guy, he has a collection of music, DVDs, and video games, and comic books and toys. Store is very cluttered.
Oh, very. You can barely walk through the store with how tight he's got like the cabinets and stuff.
Excellent collection of stuff, reasonably priced. You just can't walk in there. Yeah, like it's like walking into a hoarder house of video games. Yeah, and vinyl records and music, and it's. I think the problem is like the space of the store is just too small for how much stuff he has. Yeah. Because it's a crazy good collection, and you can spend hours just going through that store. Oh, absolutely.
And finding stuff you hadn't seen in forever.
the space that he has for like the older stuff that's like in a glass case, you can't access it because there's so much shit on top of it. You have to get somebody to come on. Hey, can you go over there and bring the box out so I can like look through it? Like. Excellent store. He just need a bigger space. Yeah, a way bigger space.
He just needs to double the size he has.
Oh, at least. The other store that we frequent is Firefly.
They've kind of gone downhill on that.
Yeah, it's moderately priced.
It's a little more expensive than other places would charge. And at this point, they've completely gone away with just having the game sitting out. You have to go into their store.
Yeah.
And they've modded one of those 1-up arcade systems as a touchscreen that you have to scroll. Basically, you scroll through their website, and then you like go, I want this game.
Right.
And then you go talk to someone behind the shelf and be like, come here, I want this game.
Right,
and then they go
right,
in the back and spend 20 minutes looking for the game to bring it out. And then you get to look at the case and the disc and see like if it's in good enough condition or whatnot.
To be fair, though, that store's main income is basically D&D, Warhammer,
card games and stuff,
because they got a big area in the back where they play a bunch of card games, and it's always full.
Oh, yeah.
They have a very nice arcade selection in there. Mm-hmm. A bunch of pinballs, bunch of old school arcade games.
Yeah.
You got like snacks in there and shit like that. Some models, like Gundam models and stuff like that.
The store itself is nice, but
yeah,
if you're going in there for the gaming side of video games, it's kind of
weak. Another place that we kind of go into every once in a while, Second and Charles. Mm-hmm. Second and Charles usually, it's hit or miss. Yeah. Sometimes they have some good shit. I bought my Nintendo out of there.
Yeah.
I think I paid $100 for it. Mm-hmm. Now it's worth like $300.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with that now.
Yeah, no, you go into Second and Charles, and sometimes there just isn't shit, at all. Other times you go in there, and like I think my most recent purchase was an in-box NES game called Faxanadu, which is an incredibly rare game on its own.
I'm hip to Faxanadu.
And I found an in-box copy of that, and I bought that. So it's like sometimes you go in there, and it's like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then other times it's just nothing.
Yeah, I went in there one time, and they had a Odyssey in there. Mm-hmm. A Magnavox Odyssey in there. In-box, complete. Mm-hmm. And I didn't buy it. I should have fucking bought it. But
yeah.
I think that was one of those times my money wasn't long enough and I didn't want to take that risk. Mm-hmm. But
it's very hard to play a Magnavox Odyssey nowadays.
I got the TV for it.
Now you do.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Yeah. So,
at the time you didn't.
Yeah. I can't even say that. Yeah, you're right. Our game crawling is fun. We enjoy it. Oh, shout out to my homeboys over there at Old School Player Video Games. Mm-hmm. Great collection.
Yeah.
Reasonably priced. He don't hit you over the head. Mm-hmm. Real fucking friendly. Like, we've been in there. We sat there and chopped it up with dude for hours.
Yeah. Him and all of anybody he's had hired as staff, like they've all just been friendly.
Yeah. I've spent some money in there. I spent a lot of money in there one day.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the time me, you, and Dave. Buns. No, it was me, you, and Dave. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Me, you, and Dave, man. I think I dropped like $500 in that bitch. Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Because I saw something that sparkled in my eye. You know how I get when I got Christmas in my eyes.
Yep.
Shit, let me get that. Y'all sitting over there like, dude.
Yeah, because that store has more than just games. They also do they have a small like DVD section, but they've also had RC cars and stuff like that in there. And I know you got into that, so.
Yeah, I'm into that heavy right now. Like, a little bit more than I should be, but I really enjoy that shit. Mm-hmm. But, I like what I like.
Yeah. Don't buy anything on eBay. It's not worth it usually. It's like eBay's... the problem with eBay is they'll price the game at what it's worth on the listing, and then they'll charge you like $20 for shipping, and then shipping does not cost $20.
Yeah, depending on the size though.
Yeah, if you're buying like a big box collection with a statue, yes.
Yeah.
If you're buying a video game, that's not a $20 shipping thing.
That's usually about $5-6. Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, just everybody knows what they have on there. So unless you get that weird lucky chance of finding that new listing that was just listed a moment ago from that old lady who's just trying to get rid of some old stuff from her attic or whatnot, you're not getting a deal on eBay.
Yeah, eBay is really for like the collector who knows what he wants, and he's willing to pay for what he wants. Mm-hmm. See, me and Eggs over here, we're poor.
Yep.
So our collections usually come from come-ups. I've had several come-ups. You know, if I'm with Eggs, you know, I usually find him a come-up or two. I know he's came up on some things recently. When you went home, you got those box of video games. That was a nice little come-up for your collection, you know?
Yeah.
Man, like if you in the game like we is, try to hit like yard sales, secondhand stores, anything online. You kind of stay away from because they know what they got.
There is that one website we go to that we won't talk about.
There is that one website.
There is that one website.
We ain't gonna talk about that website.
Look, I ended up kind of telling King Buns about it because he figured out the website like on his own, completely separate from thinking about it.
You son of a bitch.
He came up on the website and he was asking me, he's like, "Hey, did you know this website existed?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "This is the one that we use for all the games and shit." And he's like, "Oh, they sell games." He started going through it and he was like, "Oh fuck." He's like looking at like PlayStation 3s for $50. he's like, "Shit, I see why you lose money on here. So you spend so much money on here."
Dude, at one point I had a problem.
Me too.
I had a bad problem. I had to stop. I had to stop because I swear to God, every day I had listings that I was getting. I'm like, I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I'm getting that.
I stopped when there was a game that I was bidding on it, and the bid got up to $500, and I got outbid, and I went to go like up the bid, which because the game was worth like $700, so I was still bidding on it, and I went to go bid myself up again, and I was like, why am I willing to spend $500 on one game? I was like, it's a deal. I'm getting $200 off on this game if I win this.
Yeah.
But do I need to be spending that money? Like,
I've made some money off that site.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you have.
You've seen it. I'll call him. I'm like, "Hey, come through." He'll come through, and he'd be like, "Holy shit!" At one point, I called him over, and I was like, I had like 50 RC planes on it.
Yes.
And
big fucking RC
like
planes
big
too.
Fucking RC planes.
Like 3-4 foot wingspan.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I had a garage full of RC planes at one time, and I think I paid like $125 for that. And I went to, I think I had to drive to Tennessee or Kentucky to go get that shit. No, it was Tennessee. I had to go to Tennessee to get that shit. The whole fucking truck was filled with RC planes. Yeah,
it was. Because I came over and helped when you got back with it. I was hoping you unpack it.
I made some money with that shit. I made a few $1,000s off that shit.
Yeah.
And the other one, I got a bunch of RC cars. I still got a lot of those RC cars, but I did sell quite a few of them. I basically made my money back and then some on those RC cars. But video games, I think you got that PlayStation off of there with the the screen.
Yeah, I got the PlayStation 1 Mini with the flip screen.
Yeah,
that thing goes for like $200. I paid $35 or $40 for it.
Right.
Yeah,
and it was kind of nasty when you got it.
Yeah, it was dirty, and I've cleaned it up.
Yeah, it looks
and now
good.
It's sitting there beside
another one.
Yeah, another one, and yeah, I got 2 of them now. So,
and I've also stockpiled on shit. I got a bunch of PlayStation 3s that don't work, but I can sell for parts. I got a bunch of 360s I can sell for parts. I got a couple. I gotta go through this shit, man.
Yeah,
I gotta go through it. I gotta get rid of it because my garage is full, like full.
I see. I'm trying to think of what all I got on there. I got that PS1 Slim. I got my PSP on there. I got. I think it was the Game Boy Color I got sitting right here. Yeah. I got the lime green Game Boy Color off of it. Everything worked perfectly. I've gotten handfuls of games, some rare games on there for like $20 a piece, and they're $70, $80 games.
Oh yeah, I've bought a few games off of there. I can't tell y'all this site, man.
No, we don't want the competition.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
There's enough on there already.
Yeah.
And there's another site too. I can't tell y'all that one either, but that one kind of hit and miss because they don't ship. So you kind of got to go get that shit. But other than that, man, But hey, we love crawling. We gonna keep collecting. We've been collecting for years. Every city that we go to, you know, we'll stop in, check out the local scene, see if we can come up on the deal. If y'all into this shit too, man, check out y'all your yard sales, garage sales, little antique shops, man. They be having video games, man. Check them out. You know, and know what you buying. Like if you see it, look it up on your phone. It takes a couple of seconds.
There's an app called Game Eye, which you can use to like catalog everything you have.
Yeah.
You can also look up any game and it gives you the market price value of a sealed copy, a fully complete copy, when it's just a disc, when it's just a cartridge. Like it gives you that breakdown of what the price is at the current market, and it shows like the difference in price as things have moved.
Yeah.
So if you're out there looking for stuff and you're going shop to shop, just get Game Eye and it'll help you out.
Yeah, and what's cool about Game Eye, it got a barcode scanner, so like if you don't feel like typing in, just scan the barcode and they'll bring up the game for you and they'll give you the price and you just inventory it. Because I was inventorying them 89 games I got. My collection is up.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy because there was a couple of $40 games in there. Normally I would sell it, but I'm not. You know, I can't.
You made your money back from the other stuff in the locker. You might as well have that collection go up a bit.
Yeah, I'm at 12 grand.
Yeah,
I'm at 12 right now. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Yeah, it's all right, man. It actually tastes better after you drink it. A little bit more of it.
Yeah, it's weird. As you get more drunk, it tastes better.
Yeah, you're right. Y'all got a nice little buzz going. This shit, the fucking Browns about to come on in a minute. And
my battery's about to die on my camera. So
yeah, so hey man, shit. Like listen to us, man, because we're kind of experts in this shit. So hey, I'm your homeboy LSD.
Nah, Megs.
Peace.
See ya. Oh, like, subscribe, hit the share, and do the bell.
Yeah, what do you
Follow us on Twitter, or not Twitter, TikTok and Instagram.
At Too Fade to Play. And again, I'm your boy LSD.
Now, Megs.
Peace.
See ya.